start of the stream. The stream is started and it's starting to work. Yeah. Okie dokie. Hello, everybody. You guys ready? It's that time. It's about that time. It's that Christian time. It's that time we all want. It's that time we all crave. It's that time where Tony remembers to change the title of the stream to not Fallout 4 and to say Christian videos so that people know that he's streaming Christian and not Fallout 4 episode 10. Ooh, it's that time. Ooh, it's that time. Okie dokie, everybody. So, where did we leave off last time? We left off last time with Booby's vagina gorgeous. So now we are going to pick up with Christian doing some more denouncements of ED, I believe. So let's pick this right up. Please let me know, as always, if the audio is okay.
In response to the Encyclopedia Dramatica page that has been against me since November a couple
Oh
of
shit,
years
it's that
ago.
boy! It's that boy Christian!
I am hereby making it official and making a statement that
Gotta get comfy.
every detail, the majority of every single detail on that heinous page against me is all a pack of lies, bunch of slanders, twists of my own actual words and drawings and such.
He just has like a small cage.
For the trolls / internet bullies' own evil purposes.
I'm curious what that is.
To actually best understand me, I am a good person.
Why is there an Uncle Sam hat on the ceiling?
Person.
Because Chris is an American.
I'm good-natured, but I will show my fangs when I have to.
We just, you know, there's times where you really gotta back up and appreciate the Christian.
But I will show my.
This is one of those times. So let's go ahead.
Fangs when I have to.
There we go. That's good.
Only when I have to. I'm showing my fangs right now against that page.
There's a bird in that cage? I hope not. That poor animal.
Especially when
he had a pet bird. Did he? I didn't know that.
Easily proven from among every single gal pal.
I'm slowing it down that early. Fuck yeah, dude.
Had in my life in person.
I'm messing with the speed already.
Or some over the internet who they were. The true loyal people on the internet who do not lie. And that includes my sweetheart, Sarah Cassandra McKenzie, and all the women on the Sonatu Girls Forum, and everyone in real life, the people in my church's congregation, including my pastor and my pastoral counselor who I see on a weekly basis just to talk and shoot some. Just talk.
You're gonna be drawing gay porn while watching this?
With an open ear and
I mean,
open heart,
you know, all power to you. You can draw whatever you want. I'm just saying, if I was gonna draw porn,
it makes me feel better
I wouldn't draw porn listening to
just
Christian.
Like the girls on the
I don't know, just like the porn would come out fucked up, you know. His voice gives you the chills. Is that a good thing?
Understand me
the good chills, you know, like the ooh, daddy, those kinds of chills, yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Julie. I got you.
And turns those evil trolls.
I will match you, B-Roy.
On that slanderous
That's two people
page
drawing
on
porn in my stream.
Dramatica. So I'm making it official. Nobody will be allowed or ever able to use anything on that page.
Good chills, not the good chills.
Encyclopedia Dramatica page with the name Chris Chan or something similar along the lines of.
Why is this so fucking bright over
Weston
here?
Chandler, or
I can't tell where the light source is coming from.
Or even Christopher Christian Weston Chandler.
It's like there's another universe trying to burst into his reality over here.
Among those
is there a lamp there? I don't know. Like, I don't know where this is.
Because I am making it official.
That's the Megan Shrine over there.
Everything on that page.
But what is that? Is that? Oh, that's probably the window. The window's probably open.
Nobody to even think about clicking on the link.
It's like a lamp? Yeah, I mean, like, I get that it's a lamp, probably, but it just looks so strange. Why is it so fucking bright?
I denounce everything on that Encyclopedia Dramatica page and everything else on the whole Encyclopedia Dramatica website.
It's a portal to Quickville. Oh, well, you know, that makes sense.
At the risk of throwing wood into the fire, I give that website and every single troll who has contributed to that page and the website to go against not only me, but all the innocent victims they have portrayed against, including the worst troll of them all.
Innocent victims. That's what ED does.
I curse y'all to bad luck and extreme misfortune. Shinye Hame Ha!
Look at that video quality. Isn't that some top quality
Captain's
shit?
Log, stardate January 16th, 2009. Yeah. I'll be brief because I only have one important news of interest.
Just...
That bastard, Jason Kindred Howe.
Why is there a smiley face here? Why would you ever want that?
Who originally started the Encyclopedia Dramatica page, hacked my tripod account the first time, and after recovering the password and full capability of the tripod account, he just had to do it again. So therefore, I have created a new tripod account, and I am currently denouncing the ScienceU.net name. So in the future, from this point on...
Pause this. For those of you who don't know, one of the things that Chris used to do as his different websites and accounts and stuff were hacked, a lot of his stuff was hacked early on, as that started to go away after a while, because people started to realize if they hacked all of his stuff, he's not going to start posting. So one good thing that came of Chris, you know, or one not a good thing, but a thing that came with him getting hacked is that he would denounce everything all the time. This was a thing he used to do early on a lot, just denounce everything. Chris still sort of does that now, but not as much, obviously.
So update your bookmarks, and that's sort of it. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day.
Looks like I'm just in time for the cancer to fuel me. Oh yeah, dude, you're right on time.
Ohio, Mr. Miyamoto-san.
Okay, as we go through these videos, I'm gonna pause a lot of them and just comment on what's happening in them. Because if we just go through them and I don't explain them, I feel like you guys won't really understand fully what's happening. Not to say that I'm, 100% know what I'm talking about all the time, but I have a general idea. So, Kristen made a video. Somebody pretended to be Miyamoto. Nintendo Miyamoto. Changed the face of the gaming world Miyamoto. Yeah, that guy. So somebody pretended to be that guy and emailed Chris and was like, "Oh, Crystal, I like your Sonic Pikachu. We make it the game right now." I don't know why Miyamoto's Japanese and Italian. I don't know, but so somebody pretended to do that and Chris fell for it. And during this particular saga, the Miyamoto saga, a lot of things happened. Now, one of the things that people consider both a positive and a negative is that during this saga, they told Chris that he would have to change his stuff for copyright reasons. So that's why the early Sonic-2s have Marilee Walsh as the villain, but then that's changed to Slaweel Ryam. It's because of this. If I'm correct, it was Miyamoto telling him copyright reasons. Not Miyamoto, but somebody during this saga.
I have decided to do this video standing up as I felt it more appropriate, so that I could also allow myself to bow for your presence and such. Anyway, I have checked my email account. No trolls have sent any slanderous emails or any emails, or nobody has hacked my AOL account of chrischansonicU@AOL.com. So you're still talking to the real Christian Weston Chandler. Believe me.
Dude, isn't that how all major gaming companies work? They just send emails through Yahoo email? Isn't that how it all works?
Also, I could also further prove it.
Can Chris Chan stand? Oh, of course he can stand. He exercises all the time with Guitar Hero by standing. Kids, let me just tell you, never show your driver's license on the internet. Just don't do that. Don't show your driver's license on the internet. Never do this, please. This is a stupid idea.
On there?
Please.
But if you look closely enough, if you look at in one point of view, you can see the Virginia and the state numbers on there.
If you're talking to Miyamoto, don't put your hands in your pockets.
And also, Mr. Miyamoto, my Wii remote and nunchuck.
I bought your game system. Hire me.
We would like to play. To quote the commercial in an honorable way, if I may.
Oh my god. Every time we look at his room, it gets worse. Listen, I'm not very tall. I'm not a very tall guy, okay? But, like, even I would be uncomfortable in this room. Forgetting all the shit that's around the room and the perimeter, just, like, on the ceiling. Look at this shit. I'm just afraid that's gonna fall on me. What even is that? Is that Legend of Zelda? Is that Ocarina of Time? What is that?
So, Mr. Miyamoto,
I think that's an N64 box.
Do not.
Why?
Do not quote me as a troll, because I am.
This
the
is
real
Chris.
deal.
Chris showed his driver's license. Stay in school,
I
kids.
guess
Don't be
I
like
do
Chris.
deserve it upon retrospect, since I
What are you talking about? Everybody wants to see Chris's
made the,
nunchuck and driver's license.
accusation myself. So hopefully we can set this minor
Mario
business
65.
I
don't know. It could be a box of Lego. I don't know.
On for good business, and hopefully I will be able to meet with you.
Did I see Chris's new sex tape? Oh yeah, I've seen it.
I'll be talking to my church congregation tomorrow.
I've seen it.
And
Chris, as of late, has been advertising himself as like a hooker. If you guys didn't know that, I think he goes by Stephanie. That's his hooker name.
2009.
Chris has tried to advertise himself as a hooker before, a male escort.
For those of you who have actually received them,
let's take a look here. Is that Pokemon Tournament?
the email.
Guys, help me out. What is that? Is that Pokemon? That is the N64 logo. I can tell that small blur is the N64 logo. I think that's Pokemon Tournament. Or Pokemon Coliseum. Coliseum Tournament? Yeah. It's a Pokemon game, because that has to be a Pikachu. And that big jumbled... Yeah, that says Pokemon. I can see that. Huh. Pokemon. Let me look up the cover, actually. Let me look at the cover. N64 Pokemon. It was Stadium, not Coliseum. Coliseum was the one for the GameCube. Nope, that can't be the box for Stadium. Because that doesn't look like that. That one's got stuff over here. So maybe it was Snap. Pokemon Snap, maybe. Pokemon Snap is a fucking great game, by the way. If you guys never played it. Yep, I was right. It's Pokemon Snap. I'm pretty sure. It's got to be Pokemon Snap. What other Pokemon games were on the N64? It's Pokemon Stadium too? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not quite sure.
That possibly came from my AOL account. Another troll has hacked into my AOL account yesterday and spammed the emails around.
The orange-haired anime lady in the corner.
The account
I think this is from an anime coloring book that Chris colored in.
And I am currently
or maybe Megan did that. Why does he have purses just all over his wall?
Just to let
what is
everybody
that?
in my fan base and on the internet know, I am straight.
What is this?
I am straight. And no.
I am straight. Pay no attention to, like...
No slanderous troll is gonna...
I don't know.
Alter me in such way.
I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. Like, if you want to have a purse, that's cool. But if you also yell...
I have a subscription to Playboy.
That you're straight and have a Playboy subscription, maybe don't film it in front of that.
And look at my
that's just nitpicking.
My face.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's Pokemon Stadium too.
I can't be more serious than how I am right now.
You're right.
Those damn slanderous trolls.
Nice to see everybody in the chat, by the way. It's good to see you guys here.
And another thing.
Oh, that cut! That cut though.
You can kiss my foot.
And you know what else? He is stepping on a dildo there, if you guys are wondering. That is a dildo that he purchased. Christian Weston Chandler is straight. Can we just all acknowledge that this is in fact a true fact? Can anyone answer me what the fuck is up with the purses, dude? I don't fucking know. Having a subscription to Playboy in 2008, right? He's got a computer. Can we just... Why does Chris have a dildo?
And don't you
Actually, that was a vibrator. Technically, I think that was a vibrator. Not a dildo.
How about the rest of y'all, the true good citizens?
You know, whatever the fucking difference is. I think it was a vibrator.
Have a good day.
I want that as a wallpaper.
I'm addressing this video to Clyde Cash, older brother of Ryan, who
true straight men by vibrators.
Committed suicide upon himself when I made the idle threat to...
He committed suicide upon himself.
Stop doing my comics in protest of the Encyclopedia Germanica
Keckle
page.
Keck.
Clyde?
Keckle Con.
I'm sorry your brother died. That doesn't mean you have to go picking on me for the cause of his death, because I did not do it. I did not do it personally to him, and I did not mean to do it. I'm just an innocent bystander in all this. Even though I probably gave him a reason. I'm sorry. You don't have to do anything mean. I mean, would Ryan want you to
Hey, this is my first time being on the stream. Feels good to be here. It is good to have you, Zach's Reviews. It is nice to have you here. Welcome to my streams.
People, or even go as far as killing them.
Can I explain this? Oh, this particular video? Most of you should know, if you keep up with Chris at all, the infamous troll, King of Trolls, Clyde Cash, right? The one troll who fucks with Chris all the time. Now, I suppose the catalyst that Chris believes why Clyde Cash is trolling him is this little thing here. Clyde Cash's brother, little brother, committed suicide, air quotes, because that never happened, this is all bullshit. Chris believes that this kid committed suicide because Chris said he wasn't going to do the comics anymore. So that happened. And Clyde Cash then swore that he would troll Chris to the ends of the earth. So that, you know, because his brother died.
You don't have to do this.
Actually, I think it's important to realize this. Chris thinks that he's so... Here's the thing, though. It's the ego that really gets me. Chris thinks that he's so important that a kid would kill himself just because Chris threatened to stop the comics. Not because he did, but because he threatened it. Which is a perfect trolling thing for Chris, because it really just adds to the fact that Chris thinks he's the greatest shit in the world. And it was a brilliant move. You wonder where Clyde Cash is now? I wonder too. But it was a brilliant move because it really adds to, you know...
Just live on
to his ego. This kind of built him up, you know?
You'll find yourself a girlfriend.
Also, he says you'll find yourself a girlfriend. I'm sorry your brother died. Just find a girlfriend and you'll be fine.
Possibly.
Just get some fuck.
Ryan could have done
you'll be fine. That's what he's saying.
You don't have to go off killing people.
Oy.
You don't have to harm anybody, emotionally or physically. Just take some deep breaths.
In these earlier videos, Chris is a lot less ragey.
Maybe find yourself,
he doesn't really yell so much. It's a lot of him pretending to be like sad and, you know, shit like that. But what if Clyde is gay? Well, God says gays should die.
I mean, I feel
so,
for you,
know,
man. I mean,
screw that.
I've had people die on me a few times before.
China makes everything better.
But yeah, I did not want to go off.
Thanks for these streams. I've been really shitty lately, and this is helping me laugh a lot. Thank you so much. It is my absolute pleasure. I am glad that you're enjoying them. It was very nice of you to say. Thank you.
Eventually fade away, and you know, I did get there, but I mean,
I'm glad that even one person enjoys these.
It was sad. I cried for weeks.
This is a lot of these earlier videos are Chris pretending to be sad. It's bullshit.
And she assured me that she was okay, and that God is taking good care of her.
I did it. Look at that. Okay. I don't know, guys, if this is... Let me watch that again.
And with that, I was able to move on. Live my life a little bit more happier and more luckily.
Let me see here.
Been over a year, been over 2 years now since she died. Clyde, you do not have to do anything rash or drastic. Just move on. You'll find a lot of other things that make you about as or greater than happy as you were.
Every time he looks off screen is pooping himself.
Around.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Just take it one day at a time. One moment at a time.
That's why he pauses.
You'll get over it.
I'm sure there's many videos where Chris has pooped himself on camera. I don't know if those videos were the camera breaking or him cutting. I think they were the camera breaking.
I just wanted to let y'all know in this update that in addition to my previous denouncing of the SignShoot.net,
Tony makes me comfortable with my sexuality. Why, thank you.
I have also denounced SignShoot.info since that got hacked into earlier this week, back about on around the 18th of January.
Sometimes we
so
poop ourselves. It's a common thing, right? It's not weird at all. It's fuck you.
But I promise every one of you, my loyal, true Sideshoe fans, especially the Sideshoe
Don't you love
girls,
that haircut? Is it a low blow for me to go for his haircut?
And while respect,
I always feel really okay. I'm gonna pause here. I always feel really bad sometimes when I stream these because I don't want to come off as like a ween or an A-logger. I don't think Chris deserves pain, and I'm not gonna yell Jule even when like the Julie stuff is coming. But you know, that's just not my thing. But I always feel really bad like taking pot shots at like his haircut and stuff like that. Actually, I don't feel bad. Here's my logic with this sort of thing, guys. If you're making fun of somebody because of their haircut, or because they're fat, or, you know, petty shit like that, then you're probably an asshole. However, if that person is in fact a piece of shit, like Chris, you can make fun of them for being a piece of shit, and take pot shots at them. Because at that point, who fucking cares? They're a piece of shit, you know? You can take pot shots at them. You can make fun of their hair, and their fatness, or anything.
Men, in general,
it's fine.
I hate the homos.
Also, it's funny.
I actually do have a past story.
His hair is shit and so are weens.
As I have realized from repressed memories back from the Greene County days. But
this is okay. This is also the most distracting shit. Look at that giant C.
And trying to twist it.
You know what that C looks like? That C looks like the logo for JoJo Season 4. But like it's a C instead of a J. That's great. Now,
getting back to the issue at hand of the Sideshoe site. Rest assured.
Oh shit! Glasses came off.
Sideshoe.com.
He hates the homos, but I'm sure he also hates the homeless as well. Yes.
So, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Peace.
Julie is close to Julia, so it makes it really weird for you. I'm sorry, Julia.
2009.
I'm glad that I have a name that's not very common, so I never have to feel uncomfortable when people like this exist.
Good trip. Go all the way there and all the way back.
Alright, so this video here, so Chris thought that he was going to work with Reggie Fils-Aimé, the representative for Nintendo of America, and he thought, so Reggie sent him an email and said, hey, why don't you come over to our offices in Redmont, right? And Chris said, sure, I'll go. And then he didn't go, and he sat home and bought Little Big Planet shit and played played Little Big Planet. So this video is him straight up saying, yeah, I went. It was great. I'm glad that I went. It was the best trip ever. And like Miyamoto is gonna believe that.
I'm so tired. That's no joke. Anyway,
in what mind would that ever work? Isn't that just the silliest thing?
It's all off the ground, and it's all progressing. I'm not at liberty to discuss it any further beyond that.
God damn, dude.
As I have made the agreement with Mr. Bible.
Is it wrong that I think his head is spud-shaped? I think it's the color that makes you think it looks like a potato.
I will be
EBB, you want some fuck?
Drawing comics and
Miyamoto.
talking business to Mr. Miyamoto.
Miyamoto.
So with that, I'll be unable to.
Yeah, if that deal was legit, he would have blown the chance of a lifetime, literally because he didn't want to get up. He didn't want to get up and leave.
Any false rumors
could you imagine?
Against me or
if you get invited to go meet Reggie Fils-Aimé for a project, you don't not go so that you can sit home and eat Cheetos. By the way, Burger King is making like Cheeto French fries right now, and I want to go get some. I'm just real talk, non-Christian related. I want them.
Flippy the evil twin.
Cheeto French fries sounds fucking delicious. I'm just saying.
He gets damned to hell anyway.
Miyamoto.
That's it for now, and
someone should make a 3D model of Chris's room. There are not enough pixels in the program. The program would crash because there'd be too much fucking shit. You need some Blizzard Entertainment level computers to handle this.
Thank you very much for your patience.
How long has this stream been going on for? Good question. About 24 minutes at this point. So it'll be going for about another hour.
I respectfully detract the previous statement I made, where I said where the wheels were rolling with
billions
Nintendo
of polygons.
America. Because the president of the company, Reggie Phil Imes,
I really wish that Blizzard Entertainment would make like an animation of Chris.
Blatantly canceled the project.
If you guys haven't seen,
also,
Blizzard always has such great animations. They're kind of like the Square Enix, you know, with Final
so
Fantasy. Their animations are just like the best looking shit I've ever seen.
Also, I'm putting in my own 2 cents because
sometimes it's flashing, and I don't know if it's the video glitching. Oh no, it's changing. It's just the video can't handle it.
He has said
That's great.
That he has viewed my PowerPoint presentation, and well, it did not
Senpai noticed
have
me.
any nudity in
Hello,
it
Rubik.
at all.
I hate you in Dota 2.
It did have true
I don't
love
like Rubik.
and romantic kisses between true straight. Just between true.
I just heard that one.
And romantic kisses between.
I just one more time, please.
And romantic kisses between. And romantic kisses.
I just love the way he says kisses.
Straight lovers.
You know what he said? He sounds like Cartman.
And Reggie,
when he impersonates, you know.
He objects to this.
Oh fuck! Who's that celebrity he
and
impersonates?
I will not stand for this because in real life, as well as in the comic strips,
taco flavored
I
kisses.
am a warrior
That's the
for
thing
true
Cartman
love
does.
and honesty.
That's what he sounds like.
And I will not stand up for this. So for all my true message on my.
Notice me too, but you don't need to. I've been around the block. Oh, I know.
Send your letters to.
Oh, I know.
That's
not even with a winky face.
In complaints.
Don't worry, Christopher. I notice you. You comment on a lot of my videos.
And also, Reggie, and Mr.
I am well aware
Miyamoto,
of you. Jennifer Lopez, yes. Jennifer Lopez.
Still having some respect.
That's what he sounds
Mr.
like.
Miyamoto, but lost all my respect for Reggie, even though I've only seen him the one time on a video I saw on my Nintendo Wii.
I bought the Wii. You should do what I say.
Mr. Jaime has lost my respect because he objects true love.
That's funny. Chris hates Cartman, but he acts like him a lot.
It's between straight lovers. Homo males are objectionable.
I love that arm cross there.
I hate them. But when it's between
Will I notice you, Yuri Bunny? Of course. I notice everyone in my streams.
So, Mr. Imes, you've lost my respect.
Mr. Imes.
And you have crossed the line. And if you want to see me at court, I'll see you in Charlottesville Court. And I'm doing
Tony noticed me. I love for your acknowledgement. Don't worry, Ancient Silverback. You have been noticed.
Title that would have been released.
Okay, we need to just hold up here and just. I want you guys to just speed that up because it's funny.
Moon in response to the Lost Sailor Moon title that would have been released in Japan for Nintendo Wii.
You catch that? Chris literally just made an email threatening Reggie Phil Imes, Miyamoto, and fucking someone else. I can't even understand him because he's speaking fucking weird. And he threatened them with a Sailor Moon pose. The fuck?
You know what? It would be good to see you both, Reggie Phil Imes and Mr. Shigeru Miyamoto.
You've already been noticed, Infinite Cloning. Get out of here, you goofster. Fucking Hamburger Moon up in here. Pose. I'm so glad he doesn't watch JoJo, because if he started posing
so with that, I'll leave you
like Joseph Joestar, I'd fucking want to die.
Also, go ahead, come on. I'll see you. I'll see you, Reggie.
He's speaking
and
the
Mr.
weebs.
Miyamoto. I'll see you both in court. Charlottesville, Virginia court. I have a slot, a grand number of family and friends locally.
Tony, is Chris the next Führer?
Will defend me.
I mean,
my character.
Wouldn't you want to follow this guy until death?
Peace.
I'll make my own stream with blackjack and hookers.
January 31st, 2009.
Do it, I dare you.
I direct this video to
fucking
Mr.
dare ya.
Shigeru Miyamoto and Mr. Reggie Phil Imes of Nintendo Japan and Nintendo America, respectively. I respectfully retract the previous video I uploaded, and I wish to apologize humbly for it. You see, I made the outburst like that because, well, I just wanted you both, Mr. Miyamoto at least,
go away, Infinite Cloning.
to be able to,
please,
you know, make himself.
Who do you think Christian would vote for? Whatever his dad says to vote for.
Or at least to send something in a snail mail to prove that I have been talking to the real man himself, to my family. Because, you know, my mommy and daddy, well, they love me and care about me very much.
Can you imagine, like, if you got approached by Miyamoto and your mom was just like, nah, you can't go, and then you just, like, didn't go?
They care about my health and safety.
Just don't even
and you
know.
just get
Notice me,
concerned when I
Daddy.
talk to other
You have
people
been
on the
noticed.
internet and they're not sure about who they are. Plus, the
Where did Chris Chan get the idea of the captain's logs? Oh, the captain's logs, if you don't know, are a thing from Star Trek. Episodes in Star Trek would begin with, you know, Kirk or Picard saying captain's log, stardate, yada yada, and then the episode would begin. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if Chris has ever seen Star Trek, but Star Trek was a really huge thing, and I assume he knows of it, so... Notice me, father! I'm just gonna say you have all been noticed.
That led to one
so
assumption.
I assume he knows of Star Trek. There's no way Chris could like Star Trek or watch it. It's way too thought-provoking for him.
That misunderstanding. And
he probably got it from Family Guy. You're probably right, Christopher.
Then later received a message from NOI.Nintendo.com, the do not reply thing, verifying the email address.
And, not sure if you're happy or not that you got here in time to watch this live. Well,
that sort.
You should be happy.
Anyway.
Because now you can comment and I can respond right to you, my friend.
I wish I could tell you why I'm still living with my
parents. That is true.
Parents.
Family Guy is his only outlet.
Like,
so.
You know, I can't really give a viable reason, but I guess, you know, if anything, a good reason, it's just, well, my autism, it gets me stuck in.
I'm sorry, I can't work on the game, Miyamoto. I have autism.
Even though I'm willing to break out of routines.
Jesus Christ.
It's just I feel more comfortable at home, and also I just could not afford to make the trip in the first place. I mean, granted, yes, I do need to get.
You want a huge dildo with my face taped on it? Dude, you know they make celebrity dildos, right? They make a dildo of The Rock, and it's called The Cock, and it looks just like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It's fucking great.
Attorney to make the trip to Redmond.
Am I the only one who'd want to see Chris on acid? I would love to see Chris on any sort of drugs.
Please.
I mean, I would never wish, like, addictive substances on people, you know, because that's kind of a dick move. But, like, I would just love to see him underneath that sort of influence.
Go ahead and
I bet it would be very amusing to watch. I know that's not a very good thing to say, but it'd probably be kind of funny.
There so I can, so we can open it up at the time when I am ready to,
I wish Bad Dragon would make Sonichu themed dildos.
Thing.
Bad Dragon dildos. They need to like get on that Sonichu market, you know.
I am very ambitious about the project.
Tony, what's the most people you've ever been on stream with? Like how many people I've had most? I had around 60 one time.
I'm a good guy.
I was streaming Chris Chan and had around 60 at one point.
Yeah, so anyway.
So that was really cool.
Again, that ED page, Mr. Miyamoto, it's a whole bunch of sliders and lies.
My autism
and my fan base and my family and my local friends and my church's congregation, well, I'll tell you the same thing.
Didn't Bad Dragon do a Minion dildos promotion?
So
like they made dildos with like Minions
Reggie,
colors.
Shigeru-san or Miyamoto-san. I'm not sure which one at this point because I heard both ways at this point.
Garden.
Anyway. Please, uncancel the project and just put it on a shelf for me so I can be able to graciously accept it when I am fully capable of making the trip to Redmond and talking to y'all about it.
You know what we should do?
I would
appreciate
what we should do? That.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, on baddragon.com you can submit designs for dildos, and like your dildo choice could be chosen if people vote for it. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Somebody should make like a Sonichu design and we should all vote for it. That would be so fucking funny. That would be so fucking great. We should do that. Please, somebody who's good at drawing should design that.
And as you can tell,
I'd vote for that shit. I'd make a video endorsing it in a heartbeat.
After I have uploaded this one.
It's better to have a small but an active group than millions of inactive followers. I've said that before on stream. I like that I don't have a million people here.
I mean,
even right now, there's only about 39 of you watching, and it's a little difficult for me to watch Chris Chan and you know, watch the chat at the same time.
You know,
I don't mind it though. I like all of you guys being here.
Visit some of your actual.
I love being able to personally interact with you guys and remember all of your names and remember your personalities and who's in my stream.
Like,
if there was a million of you guys just spamming like meme stuff in here,
can actually take full faith in the business that they're.
What's the point of that? That's just
that the
you know,
person
silly.
that's actually doing the
I
business.
mean, don't get me
in
wrong.
that
All we
family,
do is spam memes
and
in
the
my
rest of the
streams,
family
but
can
you know what I
take
mean.
full belief
If it was like a
and
ginormous
be
Twitch
proud of that, be more
stuff,
proud of that person, and
that would just be kind
also
of obnoxious to
show
me.
more respect for you personally.
The dildo
I mean,
should be
if
called
you
the
showed
Heart
y'all
Suite.
respect,
Actually, no, you can make
then,
insertables on Bad Dragon. It doesn't have to
when
be a
this
dildo, it can be an
happens, so
insertable.
hopefully,
Like, so that a guy
we
could
just
fuck
put all
it.
this behind
That should be
us
called the Heart
and
Suite.
start fresh, on a good note. All right.
I think the dildo should be called the Duck. That would be great.
So,
They make fleshlights called insertables
peace.
on Bad Dragon. That
A
should be
good
the Heart
thing.
Suite, and the dildo should be the Duck.
peace.
I am streaming the biggest meme, that's true.
Hello.
Alright. So, Chris was harassed by, I think this was Clive Cash who told him to do this. He had to make a video calling himself gay. The Pickle, that's also good. He had to call himself gay, and Chris pretty much, the thing that he says to say that he wasn't being true and honest in this video is that he's not wearing the medallion, and because he's holding Optimus Prime, that's asserting his straightness.
You know, the word gay
Yeah.
tends to be thrown around a lot, especially when one's words is
Hey Tony, first time in
heavily
the chat. Not sure why you would care, but hi and
understood
stuff.
one
Of course
way,
I care. I love to
or
hear you guys
understood
talk.
another
It is nice to
way.
have you here. Dat little cat
It
guy.
can mean so much.
The bent duck.
But when it comes
be a good
to,
name, too.
in the end, it can make a lot of difference.
I have so many people that have never been in my streams before now in my
I,
streams for this one.
Personally,
It's nice to have you guys here.
respect
You too,
the,
Dingle Wolf. You have wolf in your name, so you're cool, because
gay
wolves are my favorite.
population. And I implore them because they come out of the closet.
So, just so you know, boys and
with
girls,
their
if you
own
walk into a gay bar holding
emotions and
Optimus
feelings
Prime,
and
that
whatnot.
alerts the gay people in the bar that you're
And
not there for
sometimes even
them.
as
You know, you're just there
brave
for like the
heroes
drinks and dancing, but you're not
need to
there
come
for
out the
you know
closet
for some
as
suck.
well.
You're not there for that.
I
'Cause
have
you got
come
Optimus
out of
there.
my emotional
I don't know. I don't know if you're like if you're a
shell.
girl if you have to have like a different Autobot.
that has
I don't know if it
prohibited
only
me
works for men.
from expressing my
What is that behind
emotions
Chris? This?
in an
That's a painting
understood,
of some sort.
wise choice of
I think.
words. But I have learned to come
Yeah,
out
just there for the flamboyant atmosphere. What, you don't do that? Come on,
express
what the
them
fuck is
in a
wrong with you?
good term as well.
You're working on a fan art of me and Dane. Yeah,
and
go ahead, post that on
especially when
Steam.
It can come from
Let me pause this here. So I noticed that a lot of you guys that watch my content are artists. If you guys are artists and you would like to post stuff, you can send it to our Facebook page, and we also have a Steam group for the channel. And usually at the end of these streams, I'll just show whatever, fan art there is. So if you guys post it in the Steam group, I'll open it up and we can look at it at the end of the streams.
Come from the heart. And
I always
the
love looking at fan art from you guys.
It just depends on how it is understood from that point or another.
Yeah,
But,
that's probably a
I'll
painting that
cut
he did in high
to
school.
a chase. I respect my fellow man.
It might be a Sailor Moon painting. You might be right. It's too blurry to tell. To me, it looks like a bunch of smudgings, like cave drawings,
Have some feelings.
Will I
for
be
the
streaming
man as
sometime later?
well.
Yes, I will be streaming video games after this Christian stream.
But, yeah, in a nutshell, I have to come out of the closet.
No, you can still send me
And
artwork, like on
so,
Facebook if you have a
One
Facebook.
closet.
It's okay if you don't use Steam.
God, please help me. And I feel that I am forced.
Can you use my private
Forced
message on
to come out of?
YouTube? Yes, yes you can.
Simply put,
You guys can send me whatever you
I'm
want
willing
through
to say
any way you
this
can. Facebook,
inside my
YouTube
body.
messaging, Steam.
I
You
gave
could
you.
upload it to Imgur and then just send me an Imgur link.
Yep, you heard me.
Anything that works for you guys.
Okay. Again.
Do that one more time.
Okay. Pian. Pian. Pian.
This was Chris's way to get out of saying that he was gay. He says he's a Gabian. It's very important. The big
A male
suck.
lesbian. Thank you. Good evening. You know, the word gay and terms like
What's my favorite Sonic
coming
character?
out of the
Magichan.
closet gets thrown around a lot.
Go for it. Let me know whenever you guys have posted art. By the end of the stream, we'll look at some art that you guys have done. I always love showing you guys' art. If you don't want me to show your art, then just let me know and I won't click on it.
Some of us have to feel like we're being forced.
Let me know now if your art is already up there and you don't want me to click on it.
And also, sometimes the actual words.
Chris sounds real convincing, doesn't he?
Myself, yeah. Actual words I have.
Yep, that's you were right. Whoever guessed that it was a Sailor Moon painting, that's a Sailor Moon painting. That was probably done by Megan because Megan really likes Sailor Moon.
Become misinterpreted.
I always liked Leaf Sonichu.
It can be very infuriating when
everyone really likes Magichan. I mean, yeah, he's the only character that makes you not want to die.
Things into slanderous
what are you, gay?
misunderstandings. But yeah, I'll get to a point here. Get to the point.
Oh, this is a good question. The question from Sebastian. Wait, Tony, if the fire of 2014 burned all of his stuff, how does he have so much stuff already? Well, because Chris begs for money, and instead of using that money to pay for bills or his mother's medication that he doesn't need, Chris used all of that money for Lego. Then Chris said that then Chris did a bunch of stuff on Etsy to sell like custom amiibos and custom pictures, and Chris charged like $50 for a black and white picture. So Chris charges up the ass for all of his shit, and of course, because it's Chris Chan, people pay for it. So Chris gets all this money and uses that money to replace all the items that have burned, and in fact, not just replace it, but then get even more things. So I feel no sympathy when I see Chris release a video called Begging for Donations, where he says, please, please give me money, when in fact he is surrounded by hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Lego, and it's just, he could just sell that. Chris, okay, here's a good example that I always like to go to. When the house just burned down, one of the first things that he asked for money for, was not like money to pay for bills. He wanted money to buy an $80 SpongeBob Lego set. And in fact, not just one $80 SpongeBob Lego set, he wanted two, because that one set is half of a SpongeBob pineapple, and he wanted both of them. He wanted two to make one whole SpongeBob pineapple. So, yeah, and I'm getting to that, B-Roy, thank you. He lied. Chris also said that his mom needed medication. He needed $100 for his mom's medication. Chris's mom, in fact, did not need medication. He used that $100 to buy fucking Transformers. That's the thing. That's why I don't feel remorse in the things that I say. Because instead of paying the bills, he deserves to be kicked out, and he deserves to have the power in his house turned off, because instead of buying stuff that matters, he buys Transformers and porn, and, you know.
I'm being forced to,
I think Chris has a legitimate psychological problem with hoarding, and he could definitely use some help with it, but at this point, I don't know how much, like, help. He needs too much help. It's really just, that's what it is.
To put my emotions into a good...
The fact that Chris gets more money than you makes you want to kill yourself. Don't feel bad.
And honest input.
Have I watched any of Brendan Daniel Reed's Sonitude video? I don't know who that is. No, sorry. I don't have a lot of time to watch videos on YouTube. I guess I could make time for that, but I don't know. I'm usually playing games or going out or something.
To say some things.
If these are a lot of like new people reading Christian stuff, I don't know of them. I apologize.
Anyway, so to get to the point. Fine. I'm good. I'm gay. I'm good.
There we go. He says it here.
I said it. I said it. So there. I said it. Yep. I'm good.
I'm gay.
Okay.
Tony, you can show my artwork of Mad Max if you want. Oh, absolutely.
So...
It was really good.
Did I really come out of a closet there?
Yeah.
Just...
You bring up a good point, B-Roy. Chris looks really fat in this one. Chris, when he's sitting, it sort of compounds his fat. And then he'll put the... So for those of you who don't know, in film, when you put a camera below a character, like Darth Vader is usually filmed from below because it makes a character look bigger. It makes them look more imposing. It makes them look more threatening. But if your character's, like, fat, it makes this area really prominent. And it makes them look bigger.
It depends on y'all, how y'all understand it.
So...
Peace.
Chris saying he sounds gay sounds weird? Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
He did that weird on purpose.
Some of you may have seen the video, which I've recently
Oh, this part is great.
Loaded, saying that I was of the wrong
He's Jabba.
orientation. but I wanted to let y'all know that I did that to save the life.
Tony, can you show my art on Facebook, by the way? Sure, let me open up Facebook
and
while I'm
she
doing
is
this.
eternally grateful.
The Tampax and McCreamer drawing. I think I already showed the picture of McCream
as you could tell from
on the stream, didn't I?
Nonverbal clues, I was lying out of my ass.
Hmm.
But I did to save her life.
I'll show a couple of pictures. If I don't show yours on this one, let me know, and we can show it on another Christian stream.
That he would not lay.
I'll just show whatever I remember off the top of my head at this point.
And also, I had to make another slight promise. Another promise after making that. After that, I get rid of some of my unnecessary possessions.
Is Christian a furry? He is not.
Let you know anyway that I've already started.
He is, but not really. If you ask me,
destroyed.
He's not a dedicated furry. You know, he doesn't like only jack off to furry porn. But he's kind of a furry. It's hard to explain. He's a furry without knowing he is, I think. He struggles to break this vibrator. He doesn't even break it. He like undoes it. He doesn't break it. He just opened it because that's where you put the battery in.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, you're the one who bought that.
That deed is done. I am straight. I am straight.
You can't break that vibrator. Ooh, boy, you can't break that vibrator. Boy, you can't do that.
One time where I actually had to say the word that I hated so much for the first time in my life ever. And then later, it took one man to send me an email, let me know that he realized the nonverbal clues, leading to like I was being forced to do that, and I had to lie up my ass. Y'all can view the previously uploaded video in its originality and unaltered.
It's got dead muscles.
Unaltered
that's another good point.
YouTube account.
Would I rather finger Sylvana or give Chris a rim job? Finger Sylvana all day, every day, my friend.
I was holding on to my manhood, my straightness by having Optimus Prime on my
Holding
lap.
on to my manhood by having Optimus.
And my Sailor Moon poster behind me that I look at every night to help keep me straight.
You look at that Sailor Moon poster to keep you straight every night, Chris, yeah? Yeah? For those of you who don't know, Sailor Moon is in fact underaged. She's an underage girl in the United States, if you didn't know. That doesn't really change the opinion on whether or not she's attractive. I mean, she's drawn to not look underage, which, you know, whatever. That's on the creators. But if you gotta look at a Sailor Moon poster every night to not be straight, then, you know, you probably aren't.
Right.
It's
I was born straight, and I will never be
yes,
changed
he's 14.
that way. Thank you. Captain's log. Stardate February 8th, 2009.
Good old jailbait Japan.
Lately,
jailbait Japan. Yeah.
You know, first off, let me start.
I think Sailor Moon is like
the
original jailbait,
Sonichu
really.
Site is back up. It's at SonichuandRosechew.com. That's what it is now. SonichuandRosechew.com. Yeah,
Hey Tony, I'm making a little something and would like to know what font you use in your channel art. That is a good question.
Y'all may have heard about. Y'all may have.
What channel art are you
last two
talking about specifically? Like my channel banner?
Yeah,
I can figure that out.
I won't be repeating that again. Hopefully not.
If that's what you're wondering.
Hopefully I won't be repeating that. Use that take. Anyway, also, aside from that, and I thought that was bad enough, and I was feeling the.
Take a shot every time Chris sighs. Please do not take a shot every time he sighs. You will in fact die by the end of not my stream, but just this video here.
Pains from that. I find out that.
It looks like he has earrings on.
There's been some fire going. There's been some brush fire, wildfire, that sort of stuff. Fire going on in the southern Australia area, where my sweetheart Sarah Cassandra McKenzie.
The font that was used in my channel banner.
The
channel banner wasn't made by me, so I don't know the font actually.
And I haven't heard from her in like over 2 weeks. And the fire's been going on.
And the person who made it for me doesn't know anymore because he made it years ago.
I pray that she's
and he doesn't know anymore. So I apologize. I could not tell you.
In the fire. Sarah, if you are hearing this message,
you want to see Chris wear a regular fucking shirt? Oh, sure. Let me help you out with that. Let me help you out with that. Chris wearing a regular shirt. Christian male escort. Would I rather give Sleweel anal or tickle Christian's tallywhacker? Probably give Sleweel anal. Have you not seen the pictures of Sleweel, like on Rule 34? We've talked about this. So for those of you who don't know, Chris put himself under the guise of Carlos Chantor, put himself as a male escort on backpages.com. So this is him wearing a regular shirt. See? Look, he almost sort of looks like a regular guy. How long are these streams usually? My Christian streams are usually about an hour and a half. So this is him in a regular shirt. Isn't this great? My god, you guys are just enjoying this, aren't you? For those of you who don't know Chris, in fact, yes, let's read his About Me page. That was here. Experienced for her pleasure. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? That's great. Who would motorboat Sleweel? Who wouldn't? Alright. Hey ladies, I'm a cool dude to hang with. And I can make you feel good emotionally and show you a fun time. I enjoy a lot of things. I'll let you know when it's going too far. If you're curious as to what this means, I could take a guess. Chris also released a video where he's a hooker. Chris made a recent video where he puts himself out there as a hooker under the guise of Stephanie now. And Chris says very specifically in the video he will do anything except anal. He says, I'll do anything but anal. And he says that like 5 times. I'll do anything but anal. I'll do anything but anal. Won't do anal, but I'll do anything else. I'll do anything but anal. So, when it's going too far is when they say, Chris, put it in my butthole. So, put this quote on my fucking tombstone. A cool guy to hang with. Woo! Woo, lad. Give me a call to hook up. 434 area code only. Sex. Male. Date of birth. Yada yada. Orientation. Straight male. Ethnicity. Caucasian. Body type. Average. No. This is not. This is bullshit. He looks like an unclean Agent Smith. He doesn't want his pickle in the pooper. Oy. Oy, Lord. Smoking. Do not smoke, or I won't fuck you with my pickle. Drinking. Occasionally. Drug use. Never used them. Language spoken English. Secondary language Spanish. Yeah, Chris thinks he's a fucking fluent Spanish speaker. Nah. Nah. Chris is willing... Chris is willing to be not only a master, but a slave, a model, a masseuse, because I'm sure he knows how to give massages. For those of you who don't know, I'm gonna tell you something. A masseuse's job is fucking difficult. It is fucking difficult, okay? Like, giving a good massage that doesn't suck shit isn't that easy, okay? It's not. So this is bullshit. Stripper or dancer, because I'm sure he knows how to do that, right, guys? What do you think his safe word is? Probably zap to the extreme. That's a safe phrase, really. Because I'm sure Chris wouldn't know that a safe word is supposed to be easy to say and quick. I'm sorry I'm not reading the chat, because I'm reading this. If you guys are asking questions, I'm not seeing them. I'm trying to pay attention to this, because this is fucking ridiculous. Available for out call and in call. Could you imagine? Could you imagine, like, going to his house, going to get some Carlos Chantor dick, and you go inside that fucking house? Management, independent. Yeah, okay. There you go, that's Chris in a normal shirt.
Or send me a postcard. But,
hey, this stream just popped up in my subscription feed. What's going on? I'm streaming all of the Chris Chan videos in order.
Or are you going to go to Clyde?
And welcome to my stream.
Please let me know.
Safe word is spickle.
Because I miss you.
Electric hedgehog power, that's a safe word.
I worry about you. I still care deeply about you, Sarah. Sarah Hart. Please. Talk, please. Please, let me know what's going on.
Oh man, I'm getting tons of messages on my phone that are saying you guys are posting stuff on Facebook.
Still caring about you very much.
That's really cool. See you next time. Thanks for coming on the stream, Zach.
Peace. Captain's log. Stardate. February
Sex in
10th,
Chris's
2009.
room. Oh god.
The reason why I have my camera aimed down at my feet is because, in respect to a promise I am wanting to keep, I'm showing off the cleanliness of my room, which I have just cleaned up. For example, there's more walking space.
Yeah, so one of the conditions that Clyde Cash gave Chris once, for Chris to, like, I think it was to get maybe his PSN account back or something like that, was Chris had to clean his room. All Chris did was move a bunch of junk in this little walkway here onto his, like, and the stuff that was on his bed, like, onto this area over there. Notice how he doesn't show the rest of the room. We're gonna get to see some foot
more
play.
Walking space through the door.
Finger play.
Plenty of space there.
Tony, I need a transplant liver. Help me,
top of
please.
my
Stop
couch,
playing the
so
Chris
don't
Chan
fall
drinking
down
game.
again,
You're
anyone.
not gonna win.
I had to leave the other stuff up there. But at least
Cleaned
I didn't have
up,
to
air
compromise
quotes.
much.
Get out of here, Knuckles!
I
Run!
put the clutter I had and stuff into bags like these, and put them in my bathroom closet. I got these bags for like a dime each when they were on clearance at my local Walmart.
Halfway through sex, his parents would come in and say stuff to fuck up,
about that and
implying that his parents would move. His parents don't really do that whole moving thing. Though his mother has lost weight as of lately. Though I think that's her getting up there in age and not really eating as much as she could be.
Anyway,
which I guess isn't a good thing.
Second update. I have received in the mail
Nipple
today
play.
a letter from Nintendo of America. In
This
response
avant-garde
to the
filmmaking.
piece I sent in the snail mail.
Oop.
It comes from Mike Chandler over there. No relation, at least as far as I know. Anyway, it has proven my family and my congregations as well as my own theories. I shall read it to you from beginning to end. It says here, Dear Christian, thank you for your recent letter.
Do you imagine living next to Christian? Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy?
Of assistance. Mr.
I'm sure your
Shigeru
house would be really cheap
Miyamoto
because I'm sure the
did
property
not
values
have
for the
a
neighborhood would
meeting
go down just because
scheduled
of Chris.
with you, nor has he been corresponding with you. Mr. Miyamoto speaks
Who's hotter,
and
Magichan or the
writes only
Jerkeef?
very limited
Is the
English,
Jerkeef wearing his
and our
signature
game
badge? Because if
development
he's not, then I'd
teams
say
do
Magichan,
not
but if he
accept
is, then I'm going to say the
unsolicited
Jerkeef.
game suggestions or ideas.
If you want to know where he gets his
Although Mr.
clothes,
Miyamoto makes
Salvation Army.
occasional
or
business
Goodwill.
trips to the U.S., he spends the majority of his time
This is a letter sent to Chris by Nintendo telling him that he was not emailing Mr. Miyamoto.
in Japan at Nintendo's headquarters.
Yeah.
Thanks again for writing, Christian. I hope this information has been helpful and that you continue to enjoy Nintendo products. Sincerely, Nintendo of America Inc., Mike Chandler, consumer
He's either the best or the worst neighbor ever. I mean, if you don't care that your neighbor's house looks like garbage.
I was never in correspondence with Mr. Miyamoto or Reggie Fils-Aimé at all. They were imposters. I thought.
Right? Could you imagine the odor in Chris's house?
So,
Jesus.
There it was, black and white, from Nintendo of America.
What would be the first thing I'd say if I met Chris Chan?
That pretty much.
I'd probably ask him if he's heard of me, like if he's seen my content before, because I would love if Chris has seen my videos. That would make me very happy. Who makes these atrocities, though? I don't know.
Sarah,
I don't know.
I feel terrible about the big mistake I made in our conversation. I hope you don't do anything stupid. I pray you're still alive and well.
No. This is in fact not my stream fucking up. This is actually this low quality.
Hurt yourself.
What is Dane's... Okay. Let me pause it. This is a good question. What are Dane's personal thoughts on Chris Chan? Now, myself, I can speak for myself. I am absolutely obsessed with Chris Chan and everything about him because I'm just very strange. And I always keep up to date with him, and I find all the stuff he does interesting. Dane is not actually that interested in Chris Chan as much as you would think. Dane did the Let's Reads with me because it was fucking hilarious and he hadn't read them and that was really funny. But Dane doesn't really keep up with him. I know that Dane, I think he follows Chris's Facebook page. And every now and again Dane will know when new stuff comes out, but he's not like a religious follower of Chris. Dane, probably I'd say Dane doesn't care about Chris Chan that much, actually. I can't speak for him. You know, I could speak for him as what I think he would say. But I don't think he's that into Chris Chan as much as everybody thinks. I know you guys probably think he's as into it as I am, but he really isn't. It's just sort of a thing he does with me. But that's a good question, thank you.
I feel terrible.
Oh my god, why is my chat arguing over Sonichu waifus? What are you guys doing?
Sarah, I care about you very much. Please.
Magichan's good at suck.
Be alive.
Name one Sonichu character who you don't want to suck right now.
I care about you.
You can't.
As a friend.
Chris should go to a YouTuber convention, dude. He totally should.
You are.
Is he actually crying?
A sweetest among my sweetest friends.
Nah. Chris, I don't believe that Chris has ever actually cried on video. Suck.
I just cried if I lost you.
I think every video where Chris has ever cried has been fake crying.
Still alive.
He would be the king of the con.
Application to rejoin the Sonichu Cross Forum.
I think there's a YouTuber convention like near my area that happens every year. Chris should totally go to it. I'd go to a Chris Q&A too.
Hopefully we could put that all this behind us.
Yeah, Magichan's girlfriend is Sylvana, if you guys didn't know. You wouldn't suck Rosachu's pickle? What are you, gay? Get out of here.
I love you, Sir May. I love you as my friend.
Chris has only ever cried when his dad died. That's probably true. I would go to VidCon if Chris was there. Is that the YouTuber convention? VidCon?
February.
This is how you know a video is going to be good. Like, this is how you know it's going to get good. If Chris starts with his glasses on, right in frame, you know it's going to get good because you're going to take them off and they're going to be, like, intense.
Shoot. February 18th, 2009. I was just making an update. I'm continuing working on the pages in my comic.
He might be going to a MegaCon. I don't know. Chris goes to conventions and dresses up like My Little Pony characters. So I don't know which conventions he goes to, but Chris has been to a few. He went dressed as that DJ Pony from My Little Pony. He went dressed as that once.
Anyway,
glasses on, shit's going down. Yeah, that's what's happening.
A statement.
That's exactly right.
I retract.
The Uncle Sam hat is so great, isn't it?
Using the word hate.
Guys, you gotta stop arguing about Sonichu waifus, because I'm gonna tell you right now who the best Sonichu waifu is. If you're wondering who the best Sonichu waifu is, it's Enos. Enos is the best Sonichu waifu.
I made a bad word
choice not debatable, I'm sorry.
When I chose that word. You see,
are there any pics of him dressed up as... Yeah, oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Of associate
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's not this one. Nope, it's OmegaCon. There we go. Oh my god. Chrome, don't fuck up, please. Ain't that good? Ain't that good? Mmm. You like that? You like that shit? That's good. That's some good shit. This is some good shit right there. Oh my lord. Oh my god. I want you guys to just take this in. I want you guys to just take this in. This is his cosplay. I don't actually know what the My Little Pony character is. DJ Pawn 3. Yeah, that's what it is. This is what the character looks like. This is Chris's cosplay. Isn't that good? It's like I can't even tell the difference. This is My Little Pony animation, isn't it? That's good. That's great. Could you imagine going to convention and seeing this? I can't. Oh my lord.
Dating and being friends and respecting all gays.
What did his mother say when he left the house that day? You know, Chris's mom once threatened to like kill him, I think, for being a cross-dresser. She was not happy when he started cross-dressing.
Friendship.
DJ Chris 3. No. But
I do not.
Looks like one of those idol animes. Are you trying to imply that Chris isn't everyone's idol?
I like them only as. I like them and respect them only as.
What did you miss? Only some wacky Christian shenanigans, Eric.
Just like I do.
What does Christian think of today's My Little Pony? He fucking loves it. Equestria Girls is like his favorite shit in the world.
Girlfriends.
If you're wondering.
And my sweetheart. Well, when I say
fuck that. It looks gay enough for my dick. Oh.
I've had multiple
Please have some higher standards, please, sir. Literally anything is higher standards. You could fuck dirt and it would be better.
The female fan base.
Don't do that to yourself.
And my high school sweetheart. That's another one there.
Chris Chan is the alpha waifu.
Well,
all other waifus bow down to Chris.
Peace.
Barb is the worst. I mean, yeah, she is. Ooh, listen to that audio. It's some good shit. Listen to this.
I've been under so much stress lately, and I've been suffering from a bug, you know. Anyway, I have a couple of corrections to make. Do not believe anything that the trolls say or talk about. That's given. Given right
so
there.
Good.
And you notice I'm not wearing my medallion. I've decided I'm setting a new fashion trend. I'm wearing my high school ring in place of my medallion.
I think I mentioned this before. Him saying that the ring has all the powers of the medallion, this video technically isn't true because he wasn't wearing the medallion when he said this, meaning because he wasn't wearing that to give it its power, this isn't actually true.
It has all the memories that have gone from medallion to medallion, believe me. So my high school ring is forever from this point. And also,
Chris sounds like an old recording from like World War II that was restored.
Although rumors are flying, I've been flying around, I noticed about some guy named Billy Mays. I don't even know who that guy is. So anyway, I'm still the Mayor of Quickville. Until
Billy Mays
I
is the Mayor of
in the
Quickville,
comics
sorry.
or in the video otherwise. So I leave you all with all that, so I still recover from my virus. Have a good day.
Throw the ring in Mount Doom.
On the internet. I wish to announce the culprit who has gotten into my Yahoo account and took down the Sanchin Rose.
How do you not know who Billy Mays is? Well, I mean, if you're not from America, you probably wouldn't know.
As he last told me. He may go by another name, but he neutrally goes by Blue Spike or Leon Spike.
Hi, Billy Mays here. He's the Mayor of Quickville. Here to kick your fat ass out of office.
Do certain things, like
I think that was in the animated series.
In order to
Billy Mays in the animated
Yahoo
series
back,
is fucking
but
great.
he has failed to give me back my Yahoo.
But wait,
after doing
there's
such
more!
things,
Order
he
now and
asked
get a
me
double
to,
dose of
cut up
autism!
my medallion and shove it up my ass. He asked me to show him off my dick, which I have not. And he's just a nuisance. A bad nuisance. Terrible.
He told Chris to shove the medallion up his ass, is what Chris says here. What Chris does not say is that he did shove the medallion up his ass. Let me just clarify there.
If you come in contact with him, tell him to give me back my Yahoo, and also somebody, please,
Christian
give him
Western
a cold
Chandler,
virus.
the fast and easy way to give yourself a double dose of autism in no time flat. I wish Billy Mays did a video about Chris.
Captain's log, stardate,
Ah,
March 9th, 2009.
this is
I
great.
am here just to
Christopher,
remind
you're gonna love
everybody
this because you
I
mentioned
am
how
wearing
Chris
my
only
ring.
follows Family
And I
Guy.
want
You're gonna love
everybody
this
to know
video.
that when
Let's
I am
listen
wearing my
because this one
ring,
gets
I
me
am
every
being
time.
most honest and upfront, just like I did when I wore my medallion. And incidentally, I'm working on another one. Hopefully I'll have it
That
coated
haircut.
in metal.
Isn't
But
that
also,
haircut great?
on another note, I would like to state an obvious fact that has been revealed in the latest episode of Family Guy, and backs me up on the fact that homosexuality and gayness is just plain wrong. And Stewie has quoted the Bible verse that basically just says it in a nutshell. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22.
Get two
Do not
Christian body
lie
pillows for
with a
only
man
3 easy
as
payments of
one
your
lies
dignity.
with a woman.
That's really good,
That
Norman.
is detestable. And to go on further, among the first number of verses, the Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites, and say to them, I am the Lord your God. You must not do as they do in Egypt, where you used to live, and you must not do as they do in the land of Canaan, where I am bringing you. Do not follow their practices. You must obey my laws, and be careful to follow my decrees. I am the Lord your God. Keep my decrees and laws, for the
Family
man
Guy
who
is the most
obeys them
lazy
and
animated
will
show
live
ever.
by them.
I mean,
I am the
yeah,
Lord."
it's really
And
goddamn
majority
lazy
of
if you
laws
ask
are
me.
basically, do not sleep with your relative, with your close relatives, or the relations of those
I'm waiting
relatives.
for Chris to say Family Guy here.
And because in the end, it's just described here from 25 and so on. Even the land was defiled among such things. So I punished it for its sin, and the land vomited out its inhabitants. But you must keep my decrees
I'm waiting
and my
for it.
laws.
It's coming.
The native-born and the aliens living among you must not do any of these detestable things, especially sleeping with a man as you would a woman. You homos. Now, where was I?
I wish that
yeah,
the Steam
for all
Summer
these
Sale included
things
Chris
were
Chan
done
body
by
pillows.
the people who lived in land before you, and the land became defiled. And if you defile the
Bible
land,
time with
he will
Chris.
vomit
Have you guys ever
out
seen
as
like
he
the Bible
vomited
channel? I
out
think the best shit
nations that
ever
were
is the
before you.
Rabbi show
Everyone
on
who
the
does
Jew
any
channel.
of these
That's a
detestable
real thing.
things,
It's just
such
a table of
person
like 5
must be
rabbis
cut
just
off
talking
from
about
their
rabbi
people.
shit. It's the best shit.
Keep
I used to
my
watch it when I was a
requirements and
kid.
do not follow any
I
of
thought
the
it was
detestable
hilarious.
customs
I just
that were
thought it was great that there was a
practiced
show
before
with
you.
5 rabbis sitting
Came
at a
in
table.
before you came, and do
The other
not
day,
defile
me and
yourselves
Mikhail
with
went
them.
down to the
I am
store and we
Lord your
bought some
God.
bagels. And they had extra cheese.
This
So
was
we bought some
chapter
more cheese.
18
Like it's
of
just them
Leviticus
talking. They don't even
in
talk
the Holy
about
Bible.
like being
And
Jewish.
verse
They just
22.
talk about existing. Oy vey. This is great.
Sorry, homos, but I stand behind the truths of the Holy God and Lord. Thank you, and have a pleasant day. And also, just to add another note, I have also stopped in trying to find true love and
Shut
romance
it down.
over
The Goyim will
internet,
know.
and have currently and possibly temporarily ceased talking on instant messages and the mumble on the internet. I've taken a first step into encouraging myself to actually talking to the women around here. And I quote the book that I have learned about from the John Tess Radio Show, as well as my pastoral counselor, How to Talk to Girls by Alec Grevin, a 9-year-old.
This is a book
You can find
written
a
by a
video
9-year-old on how to
where he
talk to
talks
girls,
about his
and
book
he
on
takes it as
Amazon.com.
legitimate advice.
Great book. The only thing that I disagree
How do
about
I feel about my holy crusade to
is
take
the
over the
fact
land of
that,
Quickville? Oh, it's happening.
men
Orgasmo
are
will
the
take over
magnets
Quickville.
and the women are the meadow.
He is the one
Because
true
he can
mayor,
go
the one
either
true
way.
god.
He just basically backs
How much
up
would
with
I
the
pay
fact
for a
that
Christian
of
body
us
pillow?
guys being the magnets.
I don't know,
Only
25
on the
bucks maybe?
brains.
Just for the
Only
novelty.
on the brains.
Can we
I mean,
watch
if
the
they're smart
rabbi
enough.
show instead?
I mean, not
I don't
every
even
man
know
is
if they
smart.
make that anymore.
I'm not saying I'm dumb or naive, but not every man is smart. So that's a false statement, Alec. But I commend you on the rest of your words if you are listening to this, Alec. Thank you. Have a pleasant day.
So, you guys probably didn't
This is
catch that, but in that last video, Chris didn't understand that Family Guy made a joke about that verse of the Bible. Chris thought that Family Guy was supporting that verse in the Bible. Because Chris doesn't really understand social cues, which is a thing from his autism. So I can't really blame him too much for that, but I can because most people would know that it's a joke because it's Family Guy and they don't really do serious shit.
Only a short message to address to Miss Emily.
Would I want to own the original
and her
Sonichu
friend
comics? Fuck
Stephanie,
yeah, dude.
who,
I would
come
love
from
to
the
have
same
his
phone
original
number.
binder of
Please
shit.
call me back on my home or cell
Hey, Tony, I
phone
just got
as
here.
soon as
Hello,
possible.
DJT.
I repeat,
It's nice
Miss
to see you.
Emily or her friend Stephanie, who reside at the same phone number that has called me before on my cell phone
The
or my
second rule of
or
the
my
god
house phone.
Orgasmo
Please call
is
me
to draw
back
porn every
as soon
day.
as possible. Thank you.
Chris just critiqued a 9-year-old. Yeah, that's a fucking thing that just happened.
Hello, this message is for Miss Emily. I'm sorry. I apologize deeply for missing our meeting earlier today. But yeah,
A girl named
my
Emily
mom,
asked Chris to
was
go
in
out on a date,
disbelief,
and Chris
but yet also
just
my
didn't
father
show
was in
up.
full belief.
He made this video
And,
on YouTube without
still
sending it to her,
conflicting
hoping that she would see
all the
it.
conflict-
Actually, let's discuss that. A lot of these videos, Chris just makes... yeah, he's a fucking lemon. He's more of a lime. This is a lot greener than it is yellow. But I guess on his skin tone it looks yellow. So for those of you who don't know, Chris thinks that YouTube works just like an email or a text, where you just sort of make a YouTube video and you're like, this video is only for such and such person, and only that person will see it. And of course they're gonna see it. Like, that's how he thinks YouTube works. So a lot of these videos, they probably don't make much sense to you. You're like, why is he making a video for some girl named Emily? It's because he thinks that she's gonna see this video just, you know, there. Oy. I really hate his camera angle. Yeah, it's not a very flattering angle. Also, what is this green shit? It looks... I know it's a t-shirt, but it just looks weird.
Emily, I promise, I will. And next chance, this opportunity, we schedule a meeting, I will definitely make it.
What's Orgasmo's stance on Sonichu? Would he ban them or keep them as his servants? He would keep them as slaves.
I'm sorry.
Orgasmo would keep them as
I did
slaves.
wait at the church for you for half
And they would
an
not
hour.
be treated very well.
And I did
Hey,
drop
Fat
by
Cat,
the
welcome to the stream.
mall in front of the Chick-fil-A there, and I called out for you, but no response.
Wait, that's
So
not
I
how
just didn't
YouTube
know what
works?
to make
No,
of
dude.
that
They
at that
changed
point
that.
as
YouTube
well.
used to work like that when Chris was here, but I guess they
Anyway,
changed
call
that
me
when,
back,
you know, I
and,
started making videos.
Hopefully we will get a chance to meet in person on the next chance we get, and I just won't...
Yeah, I mean, Chris wasn't going to
inform my
show up to
mother
that date
about
with Emily. That'd mean he'd have to get up
Alright.
and leave his room, you know?
Have yourself a fun spring break. I'll see you in a couple of days. Also, on another note, I wish to apologize to Michael Snyder for that mistake I made over 9 months ago that got me kicked out of the game place. I miss my Friday nights over there, and I wish to come back. And also, in addition to that, y'all are the only place in town that has iJudgment cards. So please allow me back in, and you have my phone number.
This is
so
another example of what I
call
just
me
said.
and let me know.
He made this video hoping that the game place, which is a store that Chris was kicked out of, they would see this and let him back into the store.
If I can come back.
Just no.
And also resume my responsibilities of the Pokemon
Wake
League.
me up!
That's the big.
Why is my chat just can't wake
Big
up
one.
streams?
Alright.
For
Heck yeah.
memes.
Captain's log. Stardate March 18th, 2009.
Let's take a look where we are in
I
the
am still
playlist.
I'm still working on the recovery of the SonicandRose2.com website. But yeah, also on the side I am working on
We're getting there.
warming up for the
We're gonna do
tournament, which
2 more videos after
in
this
the
one,
top 100,
and then we're gonna call it.
If I am, I'll be one of the 100 winners to get
Why does he have Superman hair? I don't know. His hair changes consistently.
Lovely
like
version
inconsistently.
of,
It's never the same.
Persecuted.
I'd stop posting memes, but first you have to save me.
Anyway, I have been delaying on the drawing of new comic pages since the website fell down.
Oh, no. We're not skipping the 2004 Christmas video. That will be shown, but it was this stream, for those of you who don't know, is in the order in which Christian released these videos to us. It's when we found them. So despite the 2004 Christmas video being made in 2004, we didn't get that until way later. So, you know, that's not going to be till later.
Like I said, I will continue
it's a little
to
weird
try
how
to
I'm
get
doing
back
this,
up.
but
And if I do not get the website back up by the end of the tournament,
that's just how it's going.
I will upload the pages to
this is my first stream of yours. Hi, Tony. Hi, Custom Made Memes. You got a perfect name for this stream.
I have been
my
made
stream
aware
is
of that
nothing
on
but
previous
memes.
internet chat.
Fresh, hot, zesty, fresh out the oven memes.
Couple of weeks at least, I have not been on any internet chats.
Also, please make sure you look at my picture.
Because of the
course, I'll look at everyone's
and
pictures
also,
who have sent
I would like
them.
to give a shout out to Ivy and her friend Rachel, across the hall from each other at a college here in the United States of America.
How do we submit stuff to the stream? Oh, to
So,
Steam? I don't know how you do it
yeah,
on Steam.
so-
I've never really done it. If you want to put it,
if
you want it on the
determine I do not
stream,
have the website back
send
up,
it on Steam
I will,
or
upload
put it
the
on
pages to the
Facebook.
comic hosting page, as
Toast
I have
Coffee,
previously
hello.
mentioned. And,
It is nice to have you
I
here.
will
It's your first stream too?
upload a new video onto
So many
YouTube
first timers here.
informing
It's nice to have you
y'all
guys.
where those pages will be on that point. Okay. So,
I'll show a
thank
couple
you
of
for your
pictures.
patience and loyalty,
I'll show
my,
the first couple
loyal
that I've
Sonic
got
fans.
off the top of my head here.
And y'all have a pleasant day. Take
You're
care.
drawing me a human Gengar. Nice.
Captain's Log.
I love pictures of
March
Gengar. He's my
18th,
favorite Pokemon.
2009. I am still working on the recovery of the SonicandRose2.com website. But yeah, also on the side I am working on the
It's your first stream too, Matt
warming up
Adder?
for the
It's nice to have you
High
here.
Judgment tournament, which hopefully I'll be in the top 100. Where if I am, I'll be one of the 100 winners to get free promo.
Let's see these cards.
Free promo.
So for those of you who don't know, let's Google this because it's better with pictures. Eye of Judgment. So Eye of Judgment is a card game I don't know anything about. Really. I know that Eye of Judgment cards are cards that have like video game characters on them. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know how they work. I don't know how the game works. I only know of it through Chris-chan. And what I can say about them is I've read up on it, on Chris related to these cards, and he only plays female characters. Like, only has girl cards. And this is the card he's trying to win. Edith the Prosecuted? Yeah? Yeah, spelling. That's how you spell. Just do it for me, Google. Edith the Prosecuted. Wow, wow, you are so helpful, Google. Thanks, that's what I wanted. Is this such an obscure card game that I can't find a picture of it? Wow, it's such an obscure card game that the only way I can find this card is through Chris-chan. That's actually funny. That's fucking funny. That's great. Oh my lord, oh my goodness. That's great. You don't think that Chris would even understand min-maxing enough to win a card tournament? Oh, fuck no. Chris is bad at card games. He's terrible at Pokemon.
Cards.
To be honest, I'm not very good at card games either.
More lovely version of Eden the Prosecuted.
Eden, okay.
Which is, I forget what it does. Anyway, I have been delaying on the drawing of new comic pages since the website fell down. But I will, like I said, I will continue to try to get it back up. And if I do not get the website back up by the end of the tournament, I will upload the pages to this comic page hosting site that I have been made aware of. I have
Chris
been made aware
always
of that
posted
on
his
previous
content to
internet
terrible
chat, even though
websites.
during the past couple of weeks at
It's
least,
so
I
obscure
have not
Google
been on
can't
any
find it.
internet
That's
chat
crazy. I probably just typed in the card's name wrong.
because of the trolls. And also, I would like to give a shout out to Ivy. Sweet
Chris
Cow
would
Pal
never
Vine,
play Dank Souls. Never. Absolutely not.
and her friend Rachel across the hall from her in college.
Yeah, Chris
who's
can't
in
play
the
Yu-Gi-Oh
United
very
States.
well at all. And the thing is that Chris doesn't understand
So if my
Yu-Gi-Oh
tournament
cards
I do not have the website back up, I will upload the pages
at all.
to
He
the
doesn't
comic
understand,
hosting
like,
page, as I
strategy.
have previously mentioned.
Chris makes custom
And-
Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and all of
and,
his
I
cards
will
have bullshit,
upload
like,
a new
strats that
video
would just, like,
onto
instantly win in the
YouTube
game.
informing of
If he has
y'all
those cards.
where those pages will be on that point.
Are you sure it isn't on the deep
Okay.
web?
So,
I mean, anything is
thank you
there.
for your patience and loyalty, my loyal Sonic fans. And also, note from the captain's log on Stardate March 19th, 2009, I would like to make it obvious that due to a recent event that has gone awry
His hair
by
is
an
always so silly.
individual, he has been reported
Yo, Tony, you're
to
one of
be
my
bullied,
favorite YouTubers. Grade A content. Thank you
as
very
well
much,
as,
Eric.
the owner
You
of
are
the store
wonderful.
in which he has
And
emerged
someone
from.
else said that I need more subs.
And
You
so
guys are too nice.
you will be
I appreciate
picked
that
up by the
all of you
police
guys enjoy my content.
if you try to do anything else that's funny. So watch your back.
Custom-made memes. It was you.
Peace.
Thank you. I'm happy when people say like I deserve
Hi,
more subs or more
Ivy.
people should watch my stuff. You know?
I love you.
Oh Jesus fuck! We
I
have to
can't
watch
stop
this.
thinking about you.
Can we just? In slow mo. Enjoy.
Anyway,
Fuck no.
for qualifications, I can say good morning.
No.
Wish you a happy day. Or I should go off to sleep, I could say.
Daddy, no.
Good
No,
night.
Daddy.
I'll be in your dreams. I love you.
Jesus fucking Christ, help me. You can hear it. No. Ooh. Daddy, please.
Daddy.
No, Daddy, I'm too young.
Love
Make it stop,
you,
Daddy.
Ivy.
Kill me, Daddy.
Ivy, Ivy. At least you're not the poisonous kind.
His hair.
Seriously,
He
though,
hasn't
I
showered.
love you, Ivy.
Fuck. They call him
I
the pussy
believe
destroyer.
you all around.
Insert safe word. Has Christian ever been slapped by a girl? He has not. And on that note,
Keep a happy thought.
no. No. Daddy, no. No. Whew. Alright. Let's look at some art. We'll pick up with Holding Out for a Hero on the next stream. Let's look at some fucking art. So for those of you who don't know, I have a Steam group for my show. And you guys seem to really be into it. So let's go ahead and look at some art. It sends me a message every time somebody posts on it. So it sends me a message when people post here, not when they post here. So let's look at some art. Fucking open. Mad Max, Mad Tony. My favorite thing about this picture, other than it existing, is that Gengar has like a tiny tuft of hair. I love it. I love that you guys draw me with Gengar all the time because he's my favorite Pokemon. It's fucking great. So, let's look at some more art. This is great. It kind of looks like me too. Like it legit looks like me. Like a lot of the time, some of you guys don't know what I look like, so it's kind of funny to see like what you think I look like. But this one's good. I like it. I like all art that you guys get. Even if you don't think it's that good, I like it. What else is here? If you guys posted art and it's in these discussions, I don't know that it's there. I only know that it's here. So let me open up Facebook and drag that over onto my second monitor. So this is somebody drew Dane and I with stands from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So this is great. I should battle you guys on Pokemon Showdown. That's a good idea, and I've thought about it. So this is the wonderful One Nut, made in honor of the fact that Dane only has one testicle due to the cancer. So I think that's very thoughtful. I love it. And they gave me the shit poster because I once talked about the most powerful stand in existence, which would be the stand that makes people shit themselves. Which is so fucking powerful, because, like, could you imagine any of the JoJo characters just, like, you know, having to fight with shit in their pants? That's impossible. Nobody's gonna fight you with shit in their pants, not even Dio. So I think that's great. I love it. And it looks like me too. It's got the beard, it's got the hair, I've got glasses. I love it. It's great. It's wonderful. You guys always draw me with red, and you always draw Dane with blue, which is funny, because blue is, like, Dane's favorite color is red. It's weird. You guys always draw us as opposites, which I think is great, because we are kind of opposites. This is another one. I showed this on another stream. I'm just going to go through my Facebook feed for the channel. This is Love Quest, his stando. I fucking love JoJo, so this is great. The atomic poop. This one's really great. This is Tony Sonichu with Bulbasaur and Gengar's face in the background. Bulbasaur was a comment that I made in one of my streams. I can't remember which one, though. Oh, it was in a Christian stream. Oh boy, slam attack! Yeah, where Chris is... This was like my first stream. His stats are shit. Yeah, the stats are the best part. He went out of his way to make stats for all of these. I love it. I like that all the stats are different. It's great. This is somebody did like a face of Dane and a face of me, which is nice. And this is McCream when I streamed Overwatch. This is me holding boxes of Tampax Pearl, because if you guys didn't know, my sponsor for my Overwatch streams is Tampax Pearl. When you have a blood in your vagina, Tampax Pearl, it'll plug it up so good, baby, you don't know. And that's McCream. Unfortunately, McCream's face no longer looks like this because he was nerfed and now he's unplayable. These are pictures I think Dane has posted. Here we go. When Dane and I started doing For Glory videos of Super Smash Bros., somebody drew me as Sonic, who at the time, Sonic was my favorite character because I played him a lot because he was fun. And Dane's favorite character is Ike. As of now, my favorite character is Corrin. Since he came out, I fucking love Corrin. This one's really good. They're all really good. But this is Dane with Blaziken. And I think it's great. It looks like Dane. You know, he's a little skinny, but it's anime style, so the character's usually skinny. But it looks like Dane, which is nice. Gutsu! Gutsu! Yeah, Dane doesn't use black Ike because he doesn't want to be Gutsu. This one's great. You guys always get my expression down pat, too. I love it. This is me with Gengar. I wish I knew what it says here. I don't know exactly what it says. I can't quite remember. But I'm always so, like, deadpan. It's great. Corrin is top tier waifu. This is some pixel art that Joshua did for me. I use Joshua Diaz is a person who did pixel art for me once. I use it in some of my videos because it's really good. Hey Tony, did you ever get my pictures on the Facebook page? There's probably a few pictures here that I haven't gotten. Dane. I think that's it for pictures there. Let me open up Facebook again. I was just sent some pictures. There's a couple pictures that probably aren't in the feed. Oh, that's wonderful. Too swag for you. Alright, there's a couple pictures that are here. That were posted. This is a different album of different pictures, and we'll just go in order of when they were done. And I'll get through all of them. This was done by Kieran. I made a video with him, actually. He asked me to guest star in one of his videos. And this was nice. This is he was learning to like draw us, and he drew us as demons, which is kind of nice. This is Blaziken and Gengar, me and Dane. I assume we're at a bar, which is nice. Pictures, more pixel art. It says who's posted it, so you guys can see if your art is here. Tony Sonichu, Dane Sonichu. Nice and edgy. Dane's got a cheeseburger. A true and honest fan. Oh my lord. You guys are great. You guys are absolutely great. You guys posted stuff in the Steam group comments? Okay. I'll look for those. This is great. X-Men. Oh my lord. You guys are ridiculous. Come on, step it up! Yeah. Memes! It's Chris Chan, right? Joshua did this. It's from my read of Tails Gets Trolled. Edgy Toad. More stuff. It's the Sonichu Dala. And this was fucking posted the other day, and they said, Tony noticed me, and I wrote that I've been noticed, and you said, Dane, you can't fool me, you just smell of fried chicken and grape wine. Well, you know what? That was me. Posted by Tony Rivera. You weren't spooked, kid. It was me the whole it was Kono Dilda. It was me the whole time. You were wrong. And this was posted just now by Chris. Ooh, raunchy. She come for Chris. That's what I'm not gonna leave that one up there for that long. I'm not getting taken down, bucko. That one I spent levels after I got through. Oh my lord. This is Chris just living out his days, I guess. This is really good. Thank you for censoring this. That makes this a little better. I can show it now. Damn, dude. You did this? This is pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean like it's fucking great. This is really good. Thank you. Oh man, look at that. You even have prices for other countries. That's great. Go, Sonichu. Go out and zap to the extreme. Thank you. I will, father. You know what this looks like? You know what this scene? Because I know this is probably grass, right? But because it's black and white, it reminds me of Custer's Revenge. Like, it's just that deserty aesthetic. Yeah, this is great. You guys are all great. You messed with the wrong tard. He looks like Buffalo Bill. That's fucking great. That's fucking great. Spooked! You got spooked, Irish! Oh my lord. So that's the fan art. So, I think I'm gonna close down the stream, in about 20 or so minutes. I'll come back and stream a video game. I might stream more Fallout. I'm in a really Fallout-y mood. I might do more Fallout, I might do Overwatch. I might do Smite, I know somebody asked me to do that. I'm not quite sure. But, it's gonna be back with video games. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit.